Ash or Bash from the Flying Seagull Project. Now, I'm sure by now we're starting to get a little bit into our flow of how it's going to work, all of us being at home at the same time. Now, when we had a project running out in Romania in 2013, we took over a small school. It was fairly abandoned, and we ran what we called the Centre of Silliness for a whole year. And all the wonderful kids and Rakitossa used to come and join us. That's the name of the town. Anyway, quite quickly we found that even though we totally loved each other, us and the team and the relationship and the fun we had with the kids, very quickly we'd find that just being around each other for that long, in that sort of proximity, without a break, sent us a bit wild. And then I think it's possibly human nature, I don't know, it's to focus sometimes on the things that are annoying us, and especially when we're feeling a bit worried anyway, to kind of dwell in those slightly more difficult bits. The problem is with that, A, makes you feel miserable, and B, it means you're missing out on the stuff that went really well. So all the stuff that's going on this week, I bet there's always the balance. Absolute rubbish, total absolute gold. So we came up with a system. It's called the Delight Detectives. You can do it for the next few weeks. I'd suggest doing it as long as you can be bothered, really, indefinitely. So literally, you need some sort of metal bucket or something metal where basically you could light a piece of paper and drop it into. Wait, I know, just bear with me, it's not as bad as it sounds. And you also need to get some sort of board, like a chipboard of pins if you're from the 1980s like I am. Otherwise you could get an online note board, pin board, or even post-it notes and a bit of paper and tape for your fridge. And here's how it works. The Delight Detectives are interested, as you can imagine from the title, in seeking out delight. So each week what you do is you sit down, each day if you've got time. I'd say at the end of the school week is probably fine on a Friday. You sit down and each of you writes down on a piece of paper something that you found delightful, something that was brilliant. I loved it when you helped me figure out how to do my times tables and I can't normally do it. Or I loved it when on Wednesday afternoon we did our homework and our schoolwork dressed in each other's clothes. I don't know, whatever you did, whatever was nice. I liked it when you made my favourite meal on Monday when I was feeling miserable. It can be the tiny things that make a family and make a home and make a friendship work. You write them down on a piece of paper and you pin it on your board or you put it on your fridge. Yes, you can do it online, but I'd like it to be really somewhere where you see it all the time. Each person in the family, each person in the household takes part in this. Make it a ceremony, make it important. You know, these are the times where we're most challenged, and actually it's a time we can come together the firmest and the strongest. So put it somewhere you can see it. And then if you're feeling miserable or annoyed, go and read The Board of Brilliance, because that's what you've created, a board of brilliance. Now, obviously we can't ignore the fact that things are annoying. And your brother is annoying, and suddenly things are a little bit more, I can't believe you did that. That's fine, that's life, that's family, that's how it goes. But if you hang on to it, guess what? As cliched as it is, the only one that really suffers is you, normally. In this situation, everyone's gonna suffer because they have to look at your miserable face, bearing a grudge, sitting in the corner day after day, sending dagger eyes at people. That means like giving them a mean look. So, then you create something called the Bucket of Goodbyes. Now, in Romania we had a metal bucket. You can have whatever you need. You take scraps of paper and you write on it something that's really annoyed you or really made you feel down or really bugged you out, and you write it on there. This is something you want to say goodbye to. If it's something you have to resolve, grown-ups, maybe you have to have a bit more of a talk and this won't cut it. But to be honest with you, most things we're going to be annoyed about at the moment, they're tiny. They just seem big because they're stuck in a small space. So take it back a little bit, write it down. I was really annoyed when you ate the last froob, which I believe is a fruit tube that you kids like. A froob, and you didn't even offer me half. Write it on the piece of paper. Everyone in the family, mum, dad, grandpa, auntie, whoever's taking care of you, whoever you're sharing space with, everyone has a turn. And then you take your piece of paper, all of you, you don't read this one out, you screw it up and you throw it in the bucket of goodbyes, and then one of the grown-ups with a match or a lighter sets fire to those bits of paper. Literally lets them burn out. And you make a promise to yourself, as the smoke from those bits of paper wisps away into the air and blows into infinity, then you let it go. Let it go. It was only a froob. they're not even that good anyway. Just have an actual apple, they're probably even better. Although don't go to Tesco's for it, and if you do, only one member of the family can go out because you have to be very careful and close proximity and make sure you're 2 meters away when you're buying an apple or a banana or any other sort of fruit, in fact, whenever you're out. Small disclaimer. But look, tiny things can become big problems when we're like this, when we're in these environments. So be brave, be wise, and be conscious about it. Be a delight detective. Find the good things. Oh, there's something I missed. Sorry. When you do your board of brilliance, you read it out. So you sit in a circle, write your thing down, and you read out to the people in your household, the people you're going to share the board with. You read it out to them. I liked it when you did that. The bucket of goodbyes, you don't bother. Write it down, screw it up, throw it in the bucket. See you later, alligator. Obviously, no need to say it, kids. Obviously, I hate to have to do this. Don't play with matches or lighters or do the fire without your parents. They're the ones that do it for now. Trust me, when you're older, you'll understand. It's just stuff. It's dangerous and fire hurts and it can cause problems. So make sure you do it with a grown-up in a controlled space. Be a delight detective. Do it every day, the bucket of goodbyes. Every Friday, the board of brilliance. And we might just make it through this without actually hanging our little sister out the window and shaking her until she throws up. All right, nothing but love. Stay positive. We're with you, and we'll see you soon. Take it easy.